Have you ever told a client that they should wait on selling their house, or do you always tell them that like you got to sell right now?
It depends. You definitely, I mean, there's clients that definitely need to wait, if it makes sense for their situation. Like for instance, they don't know what house they want to buy yet. They don't know where they're going. Or just depending on the time in the market. There's a lot of factors. There's a ton of factors.
I
What
do. I tell mine to wait if, well, I've actually got one, possibly two. In one case, we're hitting, and you're people buy and sell all the time. They're buying and selling right now. But our market in Myrtle Beach usually starts ticking up January, mid-January, and then you've hit that spring market. So, I've got people who my buyers are kind of waiting for the rates to go down just a little bit more. They're waiting to see what's going on in the world because there's so much going on. And I've got sellers who say, "You tell me when the best time is," and I know there are 10 other realtors over here would say, "Do it now. You're not going to sell it if it's not on the market." However, if I put it on now and we experience that slowdown, by the time January comes, it's been on the market for 60 days. And this particular home is a unique property. I think it'll sell quickly, but I want to put it on when some of these questions are answered for some of the buyers. Do I think it would sell in a couple of weeks? I do, but I think they will get a better price by holding off. I think they'll have more buyers who are waiting to see how those interest rates are going. And I think that the time on market will be less. But I told them if anything changes, they said, if anything changes, call us. We'll have it market ready in a week. I said, that sounds good. So, and like Trey said, I've got somebody that she wants to sell her house, but they're looking on the waterway for a house or a lot, which they don't want to, get into something else and have to sell their house. So we're waiting kind of like the dominoes to um,
Mhm.
do one thing before you get to the next. So yeah, I do tell people to wait, especially if I don't think it's in their best interest to just jump in.